All right, here's my update on the Rode FilmMaker's Kit and with the issue I had with the actual microphone, the lavalier. So they actually asked me to send everything back. So I sent the entire package back and I just got it back right here, as you can see. Now, I will say right off the bat, I'm pretty disappointed actually. Now you can see the microphone here. The end is not the typical Micron 1 adapter where you're able to unscrew it from the actual cord, etc. Now, when I first bought this kit, I was very pleased with the build quality of the microphone itself. It was very thick kind of feeling and felt of quality. The Micron was, I think it was made out of metal or steel or some sort. And I actually had a alternative, cheaper microphone that I actually use that works actually well with the H1. And this is it right here that I'm holding up. And it's noticeably cheaper and very cheap and thin feeling compared to the original Micron 1 lav that I purchased. So I thought that was, expected. Now, when they sent me this replacement, which they said is a later version, that I should be lucky that no one really has this yet, that in comparison to the alternative that I already own, this actually feels more cheap now, which is kind of strange to me. So that means it's more than double the cheapness of the original that I sent in. Now, even to compare it to something that everybody's familiar with, some Apple earbuds, this is noticeably thinner in the hands. The cable itself, it feels a lot thinner and less sturdy. Now, they assured me that the capsule is the same because I did some A/B tests with some old footage that I had, and it was noticeable to me that the actual microphone output was totally different. It sounds a lot more, it sounds clearer, a little more clear, but a lot less a lot less body, and just a thinner sound in general. It sounds a little cheap to me, and it was obvious. And I let them know that I wasn't satisfied. I was disappointed with the build quality not being the same microphone that I sent in, and the sound quality was actually different, and that's something I can't tolerate or I can't accept. So he assured me it was the same capsule at this point. And, even if it is the same capsule, if the wiring is different, it can make a dramatic difference in the actual overall sound. It's not just the capsule itself that's going to produce the sound in this hardware. So doing my test back and forth, I'm not satisfied. Now, he did suggest that put some new batteries. I did have some inner loops in there, but I'll be honest, they were a little older and I wasn't sure. So I charged them up, and to my disappointment, I'm still not satisfied. It still doesn't sound as good as it did. A different sound in general. Now, it's kind of strange because when I look at this packaging, I almost asked I wondered if they changed it or something. Because if you look at this actual picture here, I don't know how everybody else's look, but this is not the Micron 1 adapter that they sent, that I originally bought the package with. It looks to be the one that they replaced it with, this cheaper version. It kind of reminds me of maybe the Smart Lav version that they sell for iPhones and stuff like that. And it looks just like they just changed the end tip here, and that's about it. But very disappointed in the build quality. The sound, I can get over the build quality if it sounded good, but to me it just sounds a little different. They tell me it's the same thing, but I'm very happy with Rode, but for this particular circumstance, I'm definitely disappointed. I'd rather just save up a little more and go get a Sennheiser kit. Now, if this was helpful at all, please hit like and subscribe, or visit www.howtoandreviews.com. Till next time.